1 kill off! I give up. I just can't be bothered with this. What is the point? So guys, as you can probably tell, we're doing games that make you rage quit. So let's get into the first one. Now, this one is a given. Cuphead is well known for its punishing difficulty levels, all the while wrapped up in adorable nostalgic packaging. Don't fall for its lies and deception though, there is nothing cute about the gameplay. I'll put my hands up right now and admit it. I got so frustrated with some of the bosses that I didn't even see Inkwell Isle 3. I know, well and truly pathetic. Whilst those levels are rage-inducing as it is, it's got to be Inkwell Hell, which is, well, hell to play. Your last boss to take down is the devil himself, and you just know he's not going to go down without putting up one hell of a fight. Hell, get it? Anyway, moving on. If I can suggest some ingredients to make this rage recipe even more of an explosion, go for S rank on expert mode and take no damage. I'm pretty sure 99% of us will be chucking our controller at the wall before that event ever takes place. From evil minions that go after you, to platforms that fall away, to flying explosives, the devil's got plenty of tricks up his sleeve to make your quest for perfection near impossible. Okay, fine, I'm turning off the game to try something else, whilst I huff and puff very angrily. You win this round, Mr. Devil. You win this round. Super Meat Boy. Many times were spent cursing your name, yet always pressing retry because I was so addicted to your slimy, meaty charm. Super Meat Boy is the perfect example of a game that fills you with unquenchable rage. It's a super challenging platformer that is all about trial and error. Get squished 20 times by the big whirling razor blade before you realize that you have to time your jump just right. The world that really caught me off guard was the world aptly named The End. The End, more like the end of your goddamn sanity. The reason it's so difficult is because it's all set on these floating islands. So not only are there a million things trying to saw you in half, but the opportunity to fall to your meat-splattered death is pretty likely too. Level 5 really made me suffer. Every time you get the hang of the very beginning and its spinning blades of death, you mistime a simple jump and have to start from the beginning again. It felt like 50 deaths before I even worked out how to get to the ledge above. Of course, with every platform it only gets harder, and you'll be thrown right back to the very beginning again. Screw this level, I'm going vegetarian. Sorry, Super Meat Boy. Winner winner chicken dinner. Except not that, more like 4-pack chicken nuggets consolation lunch. There's nothing more frustrating than coming this close to winning PUBG, but then being robbed of that all-important last kill. Getting that condescending better luck next time screen. I came second, damn it, out of 100 people. Give me some recognition. A silver medal is all I ask for. But PUBG is all about skill, but there is also a strong pinch of luck involved. Let's say it's down to the wire with only a few of you left, and you found the perfect spot for cover. All it takes is someone from behind you taking you out with a well-aimed headshot, and boom! All your hard work staying alive till the bitter end was for nothing. Nothing. Someone else got lucky, and now you're nothing but a better luck next time. But I commend those who try again and again, ready to knuckle down and go for gold. All I know, if the anger of being pitted to the top spot because I left my head bopping 2 centimeters out of some shrubbery is a feeling I can't get over. I'm just not strong enough for this emotional roller coaster. I mean, we all knew this would be here, right? Dark Souls might be the very definition of rage quitting. Not only is it incredibly difficult, and not only does it take hours upon hours of patience, but it's also relentlessly dark and depressing. No cute mugmans or blobs of meat to lift your spirits here. It's all darkness and browns and greys, and maybe some blood too for good measure. Goody. So let's chat about why Dark Souls makes you desperate to pack it all in and play some Candy Crush instead. Well, basically, no one starts off amazing at Dark Souls. If you hate not getting instant gratification, then the Souls series isn't for you. It's never about grinding and leveling up until things become easy. It's about learning your attacker's style and approach and adapting to defeat it. So yeah, no running in and button bashing your way to the end. This game is all about patience and accepting that you're just not that good. I, for one, have no patience, and, well, if you'll just excuse me, I'm off to wait 28 days for my watermelons to harvest in Stardew Valley, because screw this. Rare Replay, the magical collection of childhood dreams, which also has a pinch of being incredibly bloody difficult, making you want to burn all your childhood photos to forget those trying gaming memories. Rare Replay is a collection of 30 games from a 30-year history of developers Rare. The one that really makes you want to hang up your controller and start a life in the woods away from technology is Battletoads Turbo Tunnel Infinite. It's a simple premise. Ride down a bright red corridor on a blue floating moped thing whilst playing as a giant frog beast. See, simple premise. Where it gets tricky is avoiding all the walls and jumps that litter your path. You have split seconds to react to what's hurtling towards you, and one tilt of the stick in the wrong direction will have you right back at the very beginning again. There's an achievement at 2 minutes, but I'm yet to hear that wondrous bleep bloop before a good old-fashioned rage quit. Have you had more luck than me? Make sure to let me know down in the comments below, because this tunnel is annoying. Fighting games are a great example of sometimes you can button bash your way to sweet, sweet victory, and sometimes you're pitted against someone who actually knows what they're doing, and it's a humiliating, frustrating experience. Killer Instinct can be one of those experiences because putting yourself online is a brave thing to do when you don't really know what you're doing. Sure, smashing the X button as hard as you can seems to do the trick, but what if your foe actually knows about combos and the correct times to block? When such events happen, you're in for a bad time. Trying to even hit someone who knows exactly when to deflect your hit and when to put you in a combo that breaks your neck feels like banging your head against a brick wall. As you helplessly watch your health deplete, your will to carry on playing gets smaller and smaller. Is it poor form to quit out of a match because you're doing so badly and you're so full of rage? Yes, am I going to make an excuse for being such an awful gamer? No, I'm not. I just can't play fighting games. I got beaten by a 10-year-old. Nothing can quite boil the blood like FIFA. And I say that out of love, because when you've just played a match where you've had 18 shots on target and lost, it's hard not to start getting the angry sweats. That's football, and football's unpredictable, but it doesn't make it any easier when you're playing some jammy opponent who's getting so much luck that the only explanation is that they must have befriended a witch. Now, I have to admit to a certain level of saltiness when I'm playing the weekend league, because when you end up losing a game and you see someone score a goal against you where it's the cheapest goal you've ever seen in your life, or the flukiest, they've just passed it across your goal line, or they've hit it from 50 yards and it's somehow gone in, and then they watch the replay over and over again. Please just skip it, move on with the game, and let us play some FIFA, because not only that, they'll then celebrate for half an hour, they'll go dabbing across everywhere, and you're like, what are you doing? Just play the game! And then you'll lose 3-4-0, have no chance of getting elite, and just throw the controller against the wall. And it's not because they've got a better team than me, because they definitely do, alright? It's the only reason I'm losing. How could a mode with such a chill name be so rage-inducing? Pacifist mode in Geometry Wars would even make Gandhi want to lay down some smackdown on everyone. So why is something which preaches kindness so infuriating? Well, it's because whilst you may have a better outlook on life, the things constantly attacking you and trying to kill you do not. They're a relentless wave of annoyance, constantly going after you and never giving you a chance to catch your breath. The only way to put an end to their abuse is to fly through gates that create a small explosion. If the enemy is nearby, they'll get caught in the blast and won't live to see another pixelated day. So yeah, technically you are being a pacifist. Now, it's not your fault that they decided to chase you into their certain death, is it? No. But things get incredibly stressful though, with waves upon waves of bad guys completely swarming over you. Sometimes you can't even see the bad guys. They're so little that you don't even realize you're bashing straight into them, which means instant death. Do you know how annoying that is when you're building up a super high score? You will not be feeling like a pacifist once you're done with this mode. Now for a different type of rage quit. The kind of rage quit that happens because you feel really, really stupid. The Secret of Monkey Island is a classic point-and-click adventure. Unfortunately, a lot of the time you'll be clicking on the wrong thing. Puzzles in the Monkey Island series usually revolve around combining two items together or using an item on someone or something, which then prompts the story to move on. Sometimes, however, these actions are very random and completely confusing to work out. No, I didn't know I had to combine the glue pot with a pre-chewed gum before sticking it to the kitchen counter and talking to the one-eyed pirates. It's stuff like this which can make Monkey Island a very frustrating experience indeed. If you're not relying on good old Bing to get you out of tight fixes, then you can feel pretty helpless. There's only so many times you can combine the ball of hair with the safety pin before you lose your mind. Put down the controller, have a little scream, and then check out how to solve the puzzle on the internet and completely lose all sense of satisfaction that you'd get from working it out yourself. Ah, that's better. Now I just feel like a failure. Now, for me personally, there is one game franchise that is the definition of rage quitting, and that is Call of Duty. Whether you're playing Black Ops 2 going for a nuclear medal and you die one off the kill streak to get that medal that you've been chasing for hours and hours and hours, or you're playing Modern Warfare 3 that's just come available on back compat and you're one kill off a Moab, which is going to kill the entire other team, give you double experience so you can rank up quickly, and some jammy little git shoots you in the back. There is nothing more infuriating, or a random grenade kills you out of nowhere, you walk into a mine that blows you up. Who puts mines on the floor? What are you doing? Play specialist, put all the weapons on your attachments, all your attachments on the weapons, not the attachments. See, I'm getting even angry thinking about it. Honestly, that game has so many rage-inducing moments because you're so close to a kill streak or capturing an objective or getting a big kill feed, and there's something just happens to make you rage quit. And there's not only that, there's not only multiplayer. If you end up playing competitive in league play or online, and you're so close to defusing a bomb, and then it blows up in your face. Oh, and don't even get me started about one-man army in Modern Warfare 2. If you were one of those people running around with noob tubes the entire game just going, oh yeah, just randomly shoot a grenade over there. Oh, what about over there? You know who you are. Rage-inducing indeed. However, you still play it over and over again until you get that sweet, sweet Moab. So there we have it. Just going through those rage-inducing moments has got me slightly stressed. Make sure to share which ones make you most stressed out and rage quit down in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and smash that like button to try and cheer me up. And we'll see you guys next time.